Hello, welcome. welcome. I want to say it's Sunday night. I hope everyone has had such a good Sunday and a great weekend. Um, I certainly have. It's good to be back. I mean, as usual, I'm here to do a review of Life After Lockup, and it is season 3, episode 50. The episode was called The Sober Truth. So, so first of all, I feel like the last review was maybe like a month ago. So just to get caught up, in this episode, we didn't see John and Christiana, and we also didn't see Jeff and Anissa. And honestly, we haven't really seen Jeff and Anissa for a while. I don't know if they are still even on this show. I really don't know. But if we want to get started with the foolery that we saw on the show, Deontay, Nicole, and Tia. We know that Nicole is trying to get a job at a tanning salon. A couple episodes ago, she goes and interviews at a tanning salon, and she thinks it went well. She thought, she had it in the bag. All of us could see that the lady interviewing her, hi, Queen of Cheesecake, good morning. All of us could see that the lady that she interviewed with was certainly not impressed. She was very, very gracious and very, very kind, very polite to Nicole. So I'll give her that. But she was like, yeah, there's no guarantees. We wouldn't put you on as full-time or anything. And then she was like, yeah, I have other applicants, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I wish you the best. Good luck. She was just kind of like, bye. I don't think Nicole's going to get hired, but kudos to her for going out and trying to get a job. I think Nicole going through COVID, because she had it twice. I think going through COVID probably changed her. I think it might have made her think a little bit. She still looked in the episode. She still looked really, really sick. So, what else was I gonna say about Nicole? Oh yeah, she tells the lady in the interview that she was in prison for 4 years for robbery. That probably wasn't the best idea. But anyway, then we see her meeting Tia right outside the tanning salon, which I personally would not interview somewhere and then go hang right outside the establishment. I mean, I just wouldn't do that. I would leave and go hang out somewhere else. But Nicole, she's made a different choice. Let's just say that. So in my opinion, I think Tia is a naysayer. Something about Tia, it just seems, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm not really feeling Tia at all. She even tells Nicole, now this is in the last episode, she tells Nicole that basically she's got it like that. She's always been taken care of. And she goes, she in fact says that to Nicole. She says, I've always been taken care of, and I'm sorry, but I got it like that. And I'm just so sorry that you don't have it like that. Shaking my head. Just shaking my head. That was kind of rude. She was like, I'm sorry you don't have it like that. But anyway, Nicole wants to meet up with Deontay. As we see, they agree that Nicole can meet up with Deontay to ask Deontay for money. I'm sorry, but if Tia got it like that, why do they need to hit up Deontay for money? Why? If she got it like that, just asking a question. Some people are just slow. Yes. A lot of people are slow. A lot of people on this show, they think slower. You know what I'm saying? They think slower. They slow. Next, let's go into Lacey and Shane. Lacey and Shane. Shane, is he cheating? What's going on with Shane? Shane is not showing sexual interest in Lacey. Lacey is jealous. Lacey is sexually frustrated. Lacey thinks that Shane is cheating. In the previous episode, we see Lacey and Shane and some of their friends at the beach. And Lacey's dad, all of them are slow. I know. That's why it's funny. Because we're just like, how, why, how, and why? How and why? We just don't understand. We don't understand. But so in the previous episode, we see Lacey and Shane, they're at the beach with some of their friends. Lacey's dad is trying to kind of knock some sense into Shane. And Shane goes on to tell Lacey's dad that he basically feels like a nobody. He feels depressed. He feels like he doesn't know how to even earn Lacey's trust. He feels like, what did he say? Oh my God, what did he say? Lacey, I wrote down what he said, but I can't find it. Oh, Shane said he's depressed and feels like a nobody. Dad tries to encourage him and trying to get and kick Shane up off his ASS. Okay, basically, because Shane stopped working. I don't know why he had to stop working. I think Lacey had a really hard labor and she did need help. She did need him after she had labor. She had a really hard labor, like really, really complicated. And I think when she came home from the hospital, she really did need his help. That is probably why he quit his job. But now, what's the reason why he's not working now? That is kind of what my question is. If he feels like a nobody, if he feels like he's not doing what he needs to be doing as a husband, it doesn't seem to me like there's a reason now, like why he's not trying to better himself. So we saw in the last episode too that Queen of Cheesecake said he is just lazy. He's lazy and he's childlike. He's very childish, very, very not mature, very. Let's go back to what Queen of Cheesecake said. This seems to be Shane. This seems to be Shane right there. But so Lacey says that she doesn't know what love is. Lacey says that she doesn't know the true definition of love. She just knows that her ex, am I talking too loud? Let me calm down. She just knows that her ex, John, knows her, Queen and Cheesecake. He's a man child. He is a man child. He is a slow, lazy man child. Accurate. Yeah, so Lacey says that she thinks John just knows her better than Shane does. And that's true. I mean, they have a history. They've known each other, I think, since they were children or teenagers or, whatever. So Lacey's not happy. And she's really messed up. And so this current episode actually starts off with Lacey and Shane. And Lacey goes ahead and contacts John. I don't know why, because she knows that John, and she said it herself, she says that John will never put her in front of drugs. John will always love his drugs more than he loves her. And she knows that, but she keeps going back to him. That's her prerogative. What else do we say? So Lacey and Shane, they're going to the gym. They're going to work out. Shane is like, I don't know why my wife is like looking like a beauty queen when we're just going to the gym to work out. You know, the truth is, Lacey is super jealous. She read the text message. She went into Shane's phone and saw that he was texting another girl. Shane is claiming to be a trainer and training this girl. It's very suspicious to me. What training education does he have? What personal training certification does he have? I'm wondering. I'm just wondering. But anyway, so they go to the gym. I think Lacey looks good. I think Lacey looks like she got her act and her shape together. Like she's snatched back, okay? I think she looks good. So basically Lacey and Shane are at the gym. Like Lacey's just like, she looks so annoyed with Shane. She looks like, why am I even here? Like, why do I even bother? She has like that like stank like look on her face. I can't do it, but I don't want to do it. But she's just like she's over it. She's over Shane. She thinks that he's cheating. And so what do we see right in front of Lacey's face? And I don't know if production put him up to this. Yes, that part. That's the part we think he's doing. Yes, we think that he is very good at that kind of training. And Lacey does too. But so we see them at the gym. And this girl, Sydney, walks over. Queen and Cheesecake, do you watch the show? You must watch the show. You must watch the show. So Sydney comes over. Okay, Lacey's on the treadmill, like just stank face, resting bee face, attitude face, exercising or whatever, doing it, whatever she's doing. Shane is on the other machine right across from her doing his whatever those reps things are called. And so Sydney kind of walks over casually and she's like, hi, Shane. And they're just kind of talking. And Shane's like, yeah, you can text me. Yeah, you can call me. Yeah. He's such a dodo head. Why would you be doing that right in front of your wife and think that that's okay? That's just not okay. Like, Shane doesn't care. I mean, he's just thoughtless sometimes. That's what his actions present to me. So that's all I could say. But then again, what else did I want to say about Lacey and Shane? I guess I'm gonna close it out with Lacey and Shane. She ends up kind of confronting him at the gym. And this is that they played the same scene that we've been seeing for like forever now, where she's in the gym and she's like, so is she the reason you're not effing me or whatever so is she the reason you're not effing me? So she goes and asks Shane that and she's all, and he's like, what, baby? What, baby? Like, he's a dodo. He's a dodo head. Just thoughtless. Just, I don't know. I don't know. He has a fog. He has some kind of fog going on. He can't put 1 and 2 together to make 3, in my opinion. So they go outside. Lacey's just like over it. She kind of makes a little bit of a scene inside the gym. And everyone's eyes are like, ooh, what's going on? Because, Shane's there supposedly like 10 hours a day doing these trainings or whatnot. Trainings? Oh, okay, you watch when you get a chance? Okay. So Shane is there all the time, supposedly doing all these trainings and stuff. We know what the training probably entails. And so the people that work there are like, and I guess that's like the first time probably that they've seen Lacey. And so Lacey and Shane kind of go outside. They're arguing in front of the gym at their car. And Shane's like, in the confessionals, he says, I cheated on Lacey and this is why she doesn't trust me. So at least we know that. But so then he offers himself to take a lie detector test to prove, I guess, that he's not cheating. And the truth of the matter is, Shane could really solve a lot of the marital problems if he would just have sex with his wife, show interest in his wife, and be home. I guess Lacey, she got used to Shane like being such a great father. Like he was so attentive to things at the house. He was so attentive to her. And after she had the baby, Lacey thinks that has changed. So I honestly, I don't know if they're still together. I don't know. Well, I mean, but we'll keep watching to find out. Okay, so who's next over here? The next person. Oh yeah, they didn't show Lisa and Stan in this episode either, but ooh, they a hot mess. I guess we can go to Brittany and Marcelino. Okay, so Brittany and Marcelino, I'm gonna try to make this quick. Brittany and Marcelino and their business partner end up at their other business partner in they went to the sober living house where their business partner Robert was trying to prevent them from coming in. And basically we saw that he somehow stole $80,000 out of their business bank account. No one knows where the money is, apparently. So they go over there kind of like, bogarting. Brittany goes up to the door, banging like a wildebeest, and she's, "Let me inside, Robert." I can't get out of I can't get out of my character and act like Brittany. I love Brittany though. I think she's a beast. Okay, so they go, she's cursing, "Open the effing door, Robert. That's all of our stuff inside. We got the receipts for all the stuff we paid for," or whatever she says. Now that's just my own like interpretation. So Marcelino's like, "What's stopping us from going through the back?" And okay, all of a sudden the business partner goes, "Oh, I think I have a key. Yeah, I have a key to the front door." You knew you had a key to the front door the whole time. You knew you had a key to the front door. So this is the production part of the show that we see. Like all that, like wildebeest behavior, huffing and puffing. That that was all for production. 80K, he would not be alive. That's the part I'm talking about. They were so worried about the stuff, which was the furniture, beds, couches, whatever, furniture. But what about the money? They were face to face with Robert. Nobody asked him where the $80,000 was. Not a damn nobody. What's that smell? Oh, it smells like bush. It smells like bull. Okay? If it smells like it is. Okay? What kind of tea you sipping tonight? What kind of cheesecake? What kind of tea you got, girl? What kind of cheesecake you cooking today, girl? If it smells like it is. So Brittany was like, okay, so the other business partner girl, I do not know her name. It's a really interesting name. It's like Kaplan or I don't know. I don't know what that girl's name is. But anyway, she has the keys. I wish I had keys. Oh, all of a sudden I remember I have the key. So they go in. We see them open the door. And you see the cameras are just like they're like, we just want to take inventory of all the stuff that's here because we got receipts for everything, you know. So I guess then the police are on their way. Brittany's like, it's so good to be on the right side of the law. You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is right. It feels good to be on the right side of the law. I'm glad you feel that way. So they're at the sober living house. Why didn't anybody ask about the money while they were there? They literally just went, got furniture, packed their cars, and left. What the heck? That was all talk. I mean, if they were really that upset, I think there would have been a conversation about what have you done with all of our investment? I think that was a relevant question that I'm really upset that nobody asked. Anyway, did anything else happen with Brittany and Marcelino? Not a damn thing. So I'm going to cross them out because I'm a little upset that they didn't ask him about the money. And they made such a big deal about it in their confessionals. Brittany lied to her husband about it. So why wouldn't they ask about it? That sounds like bullshit to me. So the next couple we see is, let's talk about Brittany and Ray. So much to say about Brittany and Ray. I would have burned down the place. Yes. I would have looked at I would have asked to see the bank records, the ledger, the deposits. I would have asked to see his receipts. So many questions I would have asked. And none of it would have been concerning the damn furniture, in my opinion. So Brittany and Ray. Brittany's been holding this guy down for about a year while he was in jail, or prison, you know. Ray says that he's working and he's proud of himself. I'm proud of Ray too. Ray's been out of prison for about 2 to 3 weeks and he's already got a full-time job. You know, it's a warehouse job. He's making $15 an hour. He's got a heavy $143,000 restitution that he's got to pay. And you know, Ray, poor Ray, he didn't know he had to pay taxes out of his paycheck. He didn't know his employable income is taxable income. Poor Ray. But he learned today. He learned. But Brittany, I'm upset with Brittany because she's talking to her sister and she's, you know, this was in the previous episode. So they're in the store. She goes, yeah, I'm going to be, I can't do her accent. I'm going to be big balling. Yeah, when Ray gets his paycheck, he's going to spend it all on me. And we're going to get pregnant and get married and have a baby. Oh, my God. Brittany was highly disappointed when she looked at Ray's check. Let me not laugh. She was highly disappointed because she was like, I'm going to be big balling when I get my man's check. The first thing he's going to do is spend it all on me. Oh, wait. What kind of fantasy land are you living in, girl? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. She's so delusional, so delusional, so delusional. So Brittany says when she's mad, she calculates. Where's my damn calculator? When Brittany gets mad, she calculates how much money she spent on Ray over the past year. I bet you do. I bet you do. Anyway, Ray doesn't understand why Brittany's parents can't accept him, mainly his mom. Um, Anybody who works knows they pay taxes out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Except for Ray. Apparently, Ray had to learn today because he wasn't aware. He didn't know. So when Brittany gets his check and when Ray gets his check and Brittany sees that Ray's upset, she calls him a big baby about being upset that his paycheck was kind of low because of the taxes. And I'm wondering, did they take out restitution for his check? Is that why it was kind of so low too? And damn it, they didn't show us how much the check was, because it's none of our business. It's none of our business. So Brittany and Ray are heading to Brittany's mom's house. Ray's kind of put his foot down. He said, look, you're talking about getting married, having babies, this, that, and that. And I don't even know your family. I haven't even met your mom. And this has been something that he's been saying the whole time. So Brittany says, okay, instead of calling her mom, having that conversation and saying, Mom, look, it's time for you to meet this man that I have in my life, that I love, and I'm planning a future with. It's time for you to meet him. Instead of calling her mom and having that conversation with her mom, her and Ray just spring up at the house. Surprise! So Ray's sitting out in the car for an hour while Brittany's inside talking to her mom and asking her mom, can you please meet Ray? Can you please meet Ray? I mean, he's here. I mean, he's in the car. So Ray's mom is like, no, he has to show that he's okay. I'm not going to be all attitude. Ray's mom says that she's not going to meet him. She doesn't give a flip if he's out in the car waiting. She's not going to meet him until he has been working a first job and a second job for 3 months. 3 months. Remember that. And she says that she will not meet him until he basically can show his contributions and earn his way back into society. How is she the judge of how he's earning his way back into society? I'm just wondering. Why is she the judge? Is it because he's dating her daughter? That still wouldn't make her the judge of how he's earning his way back into society. And in fact, he doesn't have to earn anything at this point because he's served his time. So I'm just a little bit disappointed in Brittany because she acts like a let me calm. This is not my life. I'm disappointed in Brittany because she doesn't act mature. She's so focused on her agenda and her timeline. She can't even listen to what Ray has to say. She can't even hear him out. He's telling her like, this is important to me. Before we can go any further, I need to meet your parents. I need to meet your mom. I need to be established. I need to have money saved. He's expressing his needs to her, and she doesn't care what his needs are. All she cares about, what seems to me, is getting pregnant. And she even says that she has a secret that she's not telling Ray. I'm gonna come back to that. So Brittany and Ray, no, Brittany and her mom are inside of Brittany's house and they're talking. And Brittany's mom is saying, I don't want to meet Ray until he is working for 3 months. And because he's not contributing anything. He needs to make a contribution. He needs to show and earn and prove himself to me. No, he doesn't, ma'am. No, he doesn't. So Brittany's like, okay. So she pretends to put on big girl panties. Am I allowed to say panties on YouTube? She pretends to put on big girl drawers, goes back into the car where Ray has been sitting there for an hour. His whole countenance is just down and defeated. He's sitting in the car like this. He's defeated. So she gets back in the car and basically, gives him the bad news. She says, my mom, she doesn't want to meet you right now. She needs you to spend more time working. And she tells Ray she just wants to see 3 paychecks. This is why Brittany gets on my nerves. Because she just can't be honest. And she has all these demands and expectations, but she can't even be honest. So she gets on my damn nerves. I'm not going to lie. So she basically lies again. And like I said, she tells Ray, my mom just wants to see 3 paychecks and then she can meet you. And Ray's like, I don't get it. In the confessional, he's like, I don't get it. All my other, he didn't say baby mamas. He said, all my other girlfriends, moms, they wanted to meet me. They love me. And I think if Brittany's mom would meet me, she would love me too. Poor Ray. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think she would too, Ray. I think Ray, he knows how to speak for himself. I think he should be given an opportunity, and not be judged, just, I don't know. I have a soft spot for him just because I think maybe because of the trauma that he went through. And he's really trying. And he really does seem to love Brittany and treat her respectfully. If she's nagging him and calling him a big baby, he doesn't blow up on her. He stays calm. He stays composed and he tells her straight like it is. Like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to have sex with you right now. That's the last thing I'm thinking about right now. So Brittany has secrets. Ma'am, I learned from The Office. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. So what is your secret, Brittany? Does it have to do with ovulation? I wonder, are you taking something to enhance your ovulation? Because in your confessional, you were like, the egg is here. The egg is here. The egg is here. So are you taking something to, what's the secret? Why can't you just be open and honest? It's very freeing. I want that for you, Brittany. I want that for you. To have a clear conscience for once. You lie, Black girl. You lie. And I'm damn sick and tired of your lies. And I'm tired of you not listening to Ray and just trying to push your agenda. Ray, I know she's your wife. Is she your wife? She's not your wife. So put a hood on it. Don't have no babies with that girl right now. No. I'm just asking you for your own sake. Let's move away from Brittany. So the next couple we see. Do we talk about Nicole and Deontay? Oh, let's save them for last. Sean and Sarah. Sarah has been out of prison for 2 months. They're in the state of Ohio. Sarah was in prison for involuntary manslaughter. Um, and she struggles with that. So I think she was selling drugs at the time of her arrest. And what happened was she helped someone administer drugs intravenously. Is that how you say the word? And that person died. Um, so she was charged with involuntary manslaughter and served how many? I think she served 6 years in prison. And in this episode, we really see her kind of break down again about it. She says she wants to make amends with the family and she wants to apologize to the family. And she wants to heal from that and try to move on from that horrible past. But she's, in my opinion, she's got a lot of therapy and self-work to do. Even though she's sat in prison, she's had a lot of time to think about it. She's got a lot of work to do. Hi, everyone that's here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I truly, truly do. So, but yeah, she's got a lot of healing to do, and she's kind of recognizing that. We see in this episode, she kind of has a heart to heart with her mom, and says like she really wants to move away from that past. She doesn't want to be that person anymore that would be capable of doing what she did that would cause someone to die. So, she also says that she missed 6 years of her daughter's life and really wants to focus on being a mom to her daughter. And so, blah, blah, blah. Oh God. She says she hopes her and Sean can have a healthy relationship. She says all the relationships in her past have been unhealthy. And she's seeing how Sean is like really committed to her. And she's hoping Sean will be her healthy relationship. If she only knew. So Sean gives her an ultimatum. He says, meet me, or basically I'm done, or whatever he said. So he says, I'm gonna text you this address. Meet if you come, then that means that I know that you want to have a relationship with me. If you don't, then that tells me that you don't. Okay. So anyway, they end up going and meeting for breakfast. This douchebag. Sorry. Woo, this idiot says, I think sorry. I'm sorry. I think Sarah might be scamming. I can't do it. I think Sarah might be scamming me. She's starting to remind me of Destiny. Sean, you are the one scamming. You haven't told her you have 6 children. And then he starts to list the things that he's keeping from her. You haven't told her that you talk to your ex Kelly every damn day. You haven't told her that you left 6 kids behind. You certainly haven't told her your real damn age, that you're 46 years old. You told her you was like 36. Sarah, I know you know he's older than 36. I just hope she's not scamming me. He gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves. So he moved across however many states. He abandoned his children to go after this girl. Has anyone noticed when they zoom in close on Sean's nose, he has like thousands of veins? Has anyone know? It's really bizarre. Anyway, I just noticed that. Has anyone else noticed that? Thousands of veins, and they're bright blue. Thousands right here. Well, how did that happen? What is that from? Is it from being dishonest? Sorry. Is the Pinocchio theory coming to life? Is it like, are those veins trying to grow something there? Lion ass. Sean likes to move too fast. He's already asking her, yeah, if we're gonna be in this relationship, I think I need to meet your daughter. Why do you need to meet her daughter? It's been 2 months. I think I need to meet your mom. Why do you need to meet her mom right now? And you haven't even told her that you talk to your ex Kelly every day. You have 6 children under the age of 18, allegedly. And you're almost 50 years old. No shade to anyone who's 50. I'm just saying he lied about it. He's got a lot of double standards that he's not worth your time. Anyway, what kind of tea are you sipping tonight? This is mint and sweet dreams. So hopefully after I do this live, I can have some of those. I really appreciate everyone being here. I truly, truly do. But we're almost done. Deontay and Nicole are the last couple that we see in this episode. Poor Nicole. Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. Nicole, you look so sick, girl. Are you okay? She had COVID twice. So Deontay and Nicole meet up. I don't know if they go to the same park every time. They're always sitting on like a bench. Anyway, they go and meet up. Nicole goes with the intention of asking Deontay for money. You know, I miss Deontay. He will always take care of me. Oh, God, Nicole. I miss Deontay. We all know what you miss. We all know what you miss. So, Deontay says, okay, so they meet up. And she goes, I just want to talk to you. Or whatever. Deontay goes, well, you need to be the one talking. I love your goofy self, Deontay. You need to be the one talking. So Nicole says that she starts feeling guilty, you know, because she's like, she realizes Deontay's kind of like, you know, he's being like a true gentleman. I mean, he always really has. For the most part. What else was I gonna say? So she says that she starts feeling like anxiety and she starts feeling guilty. She knows that she's about to enter into this conversation with the intent of getting money out of Deontay, using him or whatever. You know, she misses him. She says she misses him, but we also know that she misses his money. So Deontay comments on how she looks. She looks so bad, man. She looks so bad. You know, he's like, she's a shell. He's like, she's a shell of who she was. She's a shell. She looks so bad. And then he's like, something ain't right. He was like blaming it on Tia. He was like, it must be that relationship she's in. She ain't treating her right. You know, he's like, damn, I knew I shouldn't have left Nicole. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have let her down. Or what did he say? Something. Basically, he's like blaming himself that Nicole got COVID. He's like blaming himself that Nicole was kind of not doing good for the 4 months in between the time that they broke up and the time that they met on this episode. So, one thing about what happened in this episode, Nicole actually apologizes to him for like using him and mistreating him and whatnot. And she also sheds a little tear, or maybe 3 tears, they kind of drop, and she's like, poor unfortunate Nicole. But she also tries to dupe him into a 3-way polyamorous, is that how you say it? Poly relationship. And this fool actually is considering it. I'm not going to call him an idiot. This brother actually considers it. I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, what are you talking about? Deontay, you don't have to have any guilt for Chelsea passing away, right? His former girlfriend before Nicole overdosed, and I think it was a day or two days before she overdosed, she reached out to Deontay, and Deontay didn't accept her call. And Deontay feels like if he would have accepted her call, he would have been able to save her and prevent her from having an overdose. So he carries this guilt around, and he's carrying the same guilt around and using it to make decisions regarding Nicole. So he's saying that he's afraid of leaving Nicole now that she's kind of crawling back to him for his money. He's afraid of leaving her or saying no to her because he feels like, well, what if I say no to her and she dies? So that's an irrational fear, but for him, it's a real life fear. This is what he really thinks. This is what is really motivating him to stay in this 3-way relationship. I don't know how that's going to work with Nicole and Tia. I don't know how that is going to work. So anyway, what else happens? He says he's afraid Nicole will die, and he feels like I feel like I need to protect her. He asks her, oh, okay. So they're at the bench, they're at the park bench. Okay. So she's like, they have this heavy conversation. She apologizes, talks about, invites him into a 3-way relationship with her and Tia. And so then after they kind of talk about it, Deontay says, okay, I'll consider it. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. And so he goes, well, no, I'm not going to let you walk home when it's raining. Girl, he's looking at her all Google-eyed, and I'm sorry, girl and guys and everyone else. He's looking at her like a piece of cheesecake. Shout out to you, Queen of Cheesecake. He's looking at her like, ooh. And so he's like, I'm not going to let you walk home in this rain. And she's like, I know you're not going to let me, Deontay. So they're flirting and everything. And I'm like, okay. So they get in Deontay's car. He's still looking at her like a piece of chocolate cake. I'm sorry. Piece of mayonnaise cake. A piece of vanilla cake. And so he goes on to ask her, so how are you doing with your finances? Why are you asking her that? Sorry. Why are you asking her that? Why? She's doing fine with her finances. She just told you she went on a job interview. Stop enabling her. Okay, anyway. She declines his money. She goes, no, I'm doing poor, my finances, Deontay, but I'm not going to take your money. But thank you though. She goes, that's a nice chain you got around your neck. I'm wondering how much I could get for it from the pawn shop. He goes, I was gonna give it to you. It's not too late for you to give it to me. That's the end of this episode. Let's not forget one thing about Sean and Sarah. Remember when he picked her up from prison and he asked to take her to the side of the road to Poom Poom Pow? Boom Boom Pow? What do you think about that? What do you think about it? And what do you think about the veins growing on his nose? I just want to know. But anyway, this has been so fun. Thank you so much. Anyone who's watching the replay, thank you so very much. It has been a joy coming here. Talking about Nicole and Deontay. Maybe we will see Nicole get enough money to get a boob job. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. We shall see indeed. But thank you so much again. Thank you for all of you who have newly subscribed. I really hope that you enjoy the content that I put out. And I truly hope that you are being kind to yourselves and being kind to others. All right. That's it. Peace. I'm really going to end the video now, okay? Bye.